there, Eva here with your midweek in your face motivational message to help you live the life that you deserve. Thank you for being on my channel. If you are new to my channel, I just want to let you know that every Sunday I do angel card readings, and every Wednesday I do a little bit of in your face midweek motivation to help you get out of your funk. Maybe you're feeling kind of gloomy. Maybe you're struggling with some issues in life. Maybe you're going through a really rough patch right now. I show up here every Wednesday just to give you a little bit of, hey, you know what? You got this, man, and you can do this, and we're going to get through this. And so that's what I do on Wednesdays. Sometimes, depending on how passionate I feel about what I'm talking about, I sometimes drop an F-bomb or I'll say shit or something. So if you don't really like swear words or anything like that, then maybe you might not want to stick around. But if you're okay with that, then that's cool, and we're just going to get right on to it. So I get asked a lot, and I'm going to give you a little bit of Reader's Digest version of my story. I get asked a lot about, oh, Eva, how did you go ahead? How did you create your life, and how did you get to where you are now? And I'm so jealous, and your life is so amazing, and on and on and on. So 6 years ago, we're gonna trip back memory lane. 6 years ago, I had just left an abusive relationship. I had just declared bankruptcy. I had no money, no hope. I had my tail between my legs. I had nothing. I had crashed and hit rock bottom really, really, really hard. And I spent probably 4 months feeling sorry for myself and crying a lot and going, oh, woe is me. And what am I going to do? And my life sucks and this is shitty. And how am I going to get out? And I was 51 or 52 years old when that happened to me, and I had nothing to my name. But I did manage to claw my way out of rock bottom. I got a job. I dug my way out. I started, planting little seeds of, hope and what am I going to do and what's my next step? And the life that I've lived for the past 51 years doesn't really interest me anymore. So what do I want to do for the next, 5, 10, 15, 20 years? I was a hairdresser. And I was working in a salon in a mall in Northern Ontario, Canada. And I just decided I just didn't even want to do that anymore. So I totally reinvented my entire life. My entire life. So I learned how to become a freelance writer. That was my first step. And then I started trying to apply for freelance writing jobs and tried to make my life better. And then when that started kind of working out for me, it was about a year in, maybe when I started my freelance journey, it was about a year in when my whole world, everything just flipped upside down. I got the jobs that I needed and wanted in order for me to leave my hairdressing career. And I did that. And then I packed all my shit in 2 suitcases, bought a one-way ticket, and I moved to Guatemala. And that was 4.5 years ago. I'm in Mexico now, but I was in Guatemala for 4 years. And my life has never been the same because I have totally, totally created the life that I wanted. When I was living in Northern Ontario, Canada, you can imagine, I need you to Google that shit. You can imagine what our winters are like. Winters are horrible. I fucking hate winter. I'm not a winter person. I don't ski. I don't skate. I don't own a snow machine. I mean, winter's just not my thing. So I totally reinvented my entire life at 53 years old. I think I was 53 when I moved to Guatemala by myself, sight unseen. I had no idea what I was doing. All I knew was that I wanted a better life because the life that I had been living for 51 years, or most of my adult years, sucked. It was fucking horrible. And I'm tired of living that life. It didn't serve me anymore. I wasn't going anywhere in life. I was working at a salon. I was building somebody else's dream, not my dream. I was building somebody else's dream and putting in her bank account to build her empire. And I was like, this is hard. Why am I doing this? I don't want to do this anymore. So when people ask me, oh, Eva, I'm so jealous of your life and how did you do that? And I want a life like yours. It's entirely up to you to create the life that you want, right? We are Where we are today, and this might be, some people don't like to, this is a hard pill to swallow, and not everybody likes to swallow this pill. So we are where we are today by the choices we have made in our lives. And I know a lot of people don't get that. Some people want to throw rotten tomatoes at me when I say that, but it's true. We are where we are today by the choices we've made in our lives. Nobody can steer my life for me. This is my life, and these are my choices, and these are my decisions. I can't expect somebody to create my life for me because they're probably not going to want to create the life that I want. I have to create my own life. Just like you have to create your own life. Are you unhappy in your relationship? Does your relationship suck? Then leave it. I walked out of an abusive relationship. We were almost 8 years. I had had enough. I couldn't take another fucking day with this man. I had had enough. I wrote my Dear John letter and I packed my bag. I had a canary at the time. I had no belongings. I had no possessions. I had nothing. I packed my shit and I left. And you know what happens when you do that? When you take leaps of faith like that, the universe says, hey, we've been waiting for you. We've been waiting all this time for you. We know that this isn't the life that you want. So we have a new life for you. You just have faith, and you've shown us, you've clearly showed us that you have faith and you're ready to take on the next phase of your life. But you have to make that decision. Leave your shitty relationship, work on getting another job, leave the town you're living in. Those are all decisions that it's totally up to you to make. So if you are where you are and you're not happy where you are, it's up to you to change that. Nobody can do that for you. And I always ask people when they say, oh, my life sucks and blah, blah, blah. And I say, well, how bad do you want to change it? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be happy? How bad do you want to build your own dream? How bad do you want a better relationship? Or maybe no relationship, and maybe you just want to be by yourself. How bad do you want it? And the point is that you know that it's going to make you feel good. You know you're going to be happier in another job. You're going to be happier maybe in another town or with another partner or maybe by yourself. You already know that where you are right now isn't serving you and you fucking hate it. So you know you've got to leave it, whatever it is. And you know that once you leave it, you're going to be happier. So just do it. And you know what? Yeah, it's scary. You don't think it was scary for me to just pack all my shit and move to Guatemala when I knew two people, never even met them in person. I knew two people. I didn't know anything. I didn't even know how to speak Spanish. I knew nothing. Not a single solitary thing. Was I scared? Hell yeah. Of course I was terrified, but I did it anyway because something had to change in my life and it was up to me to make those changes. So my midweek in your face motivational message for you today is if you want change, if your life fucking sucks and you hate what's going on in your life and you're miserable and you're frustrated and you're angry and you hate getting up in the morning and you have nothing to look forward to, sugar, it is up to you to change all that. Nobody's going to do that for you. You can either stay and wallow in your misery and your self-pity. And I did that. I did that for months. I know what that's like and it's horrible. I did that. And I actually got tired of listening to myself whine all the time. And that's when I started making my changes. I got so tired of going, wah, 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 oh, my life is horrible. Oh, this is shitty. I can't stand it. Oh, I'm sad. Blah, blah. I just got tired of all that. So when you get tired of listening to yourself whine and complain about the shitty life you have that you don't even like, and you know you've got some changes to make, when you get tired of all that, you're going to start making your changes. And fear is going to take a back seat. Fear has to take a back seat. You can't let fear stop you from making these changes. You want to stay where you are for the rest of your life? Of course you don't. You have so much to offer the world. You have so much to offer people. You have so much life inside of you. Why are you just existing in a space that you're just miserable? Does that make it, why would anybody want to do that? And we've all done it. I did it. I did it, man. We've all done it. It's up to you to change, make the decision to change that and choose a life of joy. Whatever that is for you, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe you want to change your job. Maybe you want to leave your country. Maybe you want to move to Guatemala. I don't know what you want to do. But whatever it is that you want to do, I want you to do it. It's up to you to do it. That's my message for you guys this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, Sunday evening angel card readings. And I am here every Wednesday in your face, blowing sunshine up your ass and helping you live the life that you deserve. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share, like, comment. Let me know down below in the comments what kind of motivational messages you want to hear. What are you struggling with? What are you stuck in? Do you hate your job? Do you have anxiety? Do you have, I'm not a professional in anything. I'm certainly not a medical professional. So I can't help with eating disorders or extreme anxiety or anything like that, but I can blow some sunshine your way and help you with a little bit. So drop down in the comments below what kind of motivational messages you want to hear. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I will see you all back here Sunday for next week's angel card reading. I love you. Bye from sunny Mexico.